Hi, I'm Dave Reynolds. I'm the Alliance National Team Leader for Church Multiplication. A big part of my role is to equip a network of what we're calling greenhouse churches. Now, a biological greenhouse is a place that helps a plant grow. It takes a seed and it nurtures and shelters that seed, gives it soil and water, and it helps it become a start or a sapling, and then it transplants it out into the field. That's what a greenhouse church does. It helps a plant grow. There are a few critical components of being a greenhouse church. The first is really simple, but it's profound, and it's this: it's a willingness. A greenhouse church must be willing to give itself away. The church in Antioch in Acts 13 is the first great example of this. It's a young multicultural church with new believers, yet they were willing to give themselves away. When God called them to send out Paul and Barnabas, they didn't say, "Hey, let's put them on staff." They said, "No, let's release them to the work that God has called them to do," and we all benefit from that. Gospel Tabernacle in New York City is another great example of a church willing to give itself away. It started small, reaching the people around them. Then they trained up leaders, and they sent them out into the mission field. And we're an Alliance family to this day because of that church. So first, it's a willingness to give itself away. Secondly, a greenhouse church must have the right strategy. It has a leadership development pathway. We use the word discover, develop, and deploy. And our goal is to help any church, any size, any age, any culture, any context have their own pathway of discovering, developing, and deploying leaders to plant churches. Now, all of these won't look alike because our churches are different, so we'll contextualize that pathway appropriate to the church itself. And finally, of course, a greenhouse church needs a structure that will support this pathway. So we're encouraging churches with resources and different ways that we can help them to have the structure they need. Things like budgetary considerations, training materials, gathering places for residents, all of that. We're working hard to bring these resources to all of our regions and all of our districts within the Alliance. So you're probably in a couple of places right now. Some folks seeing this video will think, well, we're already helping church plants. And to you, I'd say thank you, bless you. What I'd ask you to do is just be an example to the rest of us. If you're helping a church plant in any way, you are a greenhouse, and we just need more of you. Or maybe you're looking at this and you think, well, I'd like to do that, and I want to say it's accessible to you. You can. So if you go to our website, churchplantingalliance.org, right on the home page, you'll find 10 ways to help a church plant. It might be as simple as praying for a church planting couple, or send a church planting couple out to dinner. They'll love that. And of course, there are many more ways. So to you, I'd say, find a way, pick one, and help, and see if God doesn't honor that. Our larger vision is to have hundreds and hundreds of greenhouse churches throughout the Alliance, throughout the country.